It's time for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. With from Trauma Center, Alfie Wise. Playboy centerfold, Vicky McCarty. People Bill Rafferty. Stan Freberg. Marcia Wallace. And the stars of the match game Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman.
Hello.
Well, you're a lively bunch, and we welcome you. A word of welcome from me and from what's his name?
Yeah, I think there's trouble lurking over yonder, though, Gene.
Why?
Yeah, this bunch, I think, is terminally hip.
They are?
Yes.
How can you tell?
We've dealt with them for one day so far, and more to come.
They're a wonderful bunch. Would you all join us now with a big round of applause as we say, hello, stars!
Here we go. Especially this upper row.
Oh, they're dangerous.
Oh, this is a wonderful group up here, Alfie. Now, of course, you see him on Real People, and you think he's an ordinary reporter, but he does stand-up comedy, too.
Yes.
Stand up.
Sounds well, and this week I'll be appearing at the Punchline in San Francisco. I get a chance to do something I haven't done in a while, so
Really?
it's fun. Yes.
Good.
It's going to be
All right.
fun. Thank you.
And here is one of my heroes. Many years ago, I did a show in New York called Rayburn and Finch, and this fella made a record called John and Marcia.
Oh, gave me more trouble.
Which-
Oh, my God.
Which Finch and I played about 5 times every morning for a week until Stan came on our show.
I'm sorry, what can I say?
I know
My
ev-
dear, here, may I?
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
Listen, your name is Marcia, and they've heard the record.
Anyway, I'm glad that Stan Freberg is here with us because I've admired him for these many years, and I had a hand in helping him get where he is because Finch and I must have sold about 1 million of your records.
Yes, you did. And I want to tell you, you're doing a great job here so far, and I want you to just relax and treat this like it was your own show.
Okay, Stan, I'll do that. Oh, Marcia.
Oh, good, you can tell me
John.
Marcia.
John.
Hey, listen, let's all
Yes?
give a big rousing round of applause to Cindy Cave and Tim Baker over here. All right, let's get acquainted. Cindy, where are you from and all that?
I'm from Los Angeles, and I run a construction crew in the morning. In the afternoon, I do children's theater for handicapped and inner-city school kids.
You run a construction crew? Do you believe that? Hey. You have calluses on your hands?
No, I just do the talking.
Oh, you don't do the work. You say, do this, do that. Good for you, Cindy. All right, Tim, tell us about you, please.
I work for a sports publishing company in Los Angeles, and I'm currently the reigning world champion of the International Karate Association.
Karate?
Yes, sir.
Is he lying to me? He looks like a 98-pound weakling to me. Stand up, Tim.
Watch your mouth, Gene.
All right, stand up, Tim. He's a champion. He's a champion. He's a champion, right? Let's hear it for the champ. Where did you win your championship, Tim?
It was in Los Angeles. The year before, in '80, I took third in Tokyo, and this time it was in L.A. Hometown decision, I guess. But
I mean, I'm really honored, and we have a distinguished person here. I mean, he's a world champion. Do you realize who is in our midst? A world champ? Hey, Tim. Okay. Good luck to both of you. Let's begin the match game. You'll each have 3 chances to match as many of our stars as you can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will go on to challenge our returning champion, Hollywood Squares, for a chance to win up to $30,000. All right, here we go. With a magic finger, I push the button. Cindy, you won the toss. You go first.
I'm going to pick A.
A it is. Here we go. Rex the robot said, "Tonight I have a really hot date. I'm going out with a blank."
Slowed him down.
Just debating whether I wrote the best possible.
Wait a minute. You need an extra card?
Just a minute.
That's okay. That's
It's
good.
not great, though. It's not great.
I say it's great, Stan.
All right, okay.
It's great.
Put it in like this. Okay.
If you got a better one, write it.
Do it.
I'm only kidding, Stan. It was okay. All right, Cindy, we're all set for you now. Rex the Robot said, tonight I have a really hot date. I'm going out with a blank.
I'm going to say microwave oven.
A microwave oven. All right, that's good. Not bad answer. All kinds of answers like that would be acceptable here, Alfie.
Hundreds. Hundreds of answers.
But you haven't got microwave.
Microwave I've thought of initially right off the bat. I thought it would probably be too short, so I said vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner is good.
They're turning on me.
Yeah. Any electrical appliance is okay here. What do you say?
Well, I'm in the category of any one of 100 answers would do in this category, and I said toaster.
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 Good.
Not as good as you'd
You
like
still
it
going to
be.
San Francisco, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, all right. All right, Stan.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, is there something wrong with my slot here?
No? Why?
Can I say slot on the air?
Yeah, you can say slot.
I just wondered. Here. Waffle iron is what I have.
Waffle iron. Good.
Another one of 100.
Yes.
Age wins out here, doesn't
That's
it?
right.
Kind of.
The robot speaking. I have a really hot date. I'm going out with a what, John?
Well, I thought this was a timely answer, and this is what I'd like my robot to go out with, a personal computer.
Very good response. Isn't that a good one? Very good one.
Thank you so much.
All right, Vicky, what have you got for us?
Did you know Alfie has leather pants on?
Alfie has leather pants on.
How do you know that, Vicky? I'm sitting down.
Wait a minute. Alfie, you have leather pants on. Show us your leather pants. Wait a minute, you can get higher than that. Those are leather pants.
Is that something?
Real leather.
Aren't they great? Well,
Yeah.
see, the reason I brought this to your attention is because, well,
You're in leather.
Exactly, and the same cow died for my cause as died for his. And this is why we match, but we don't match.
Vacuum cleaner. You have the same answer that Alfie had.
Yes.
All right. Well, Marcia, we come to you. Microwave is what we're looking for.
All right, now where's that judge? Wait with that buzzer. I've never seen him in all the years. I want to know, because I want to go out there and smack him if he doesn't match this, because I'm telling this is a match. Read my lips. Stove!
Sorry. Oh, they can't.
Someone was intimidated out here.
No one's more shocked
You guys
than me.
can be bought, can't you?
No one is more
Somebody hollers at you and right away you match.
I didn't know how forceful I was. Well, I'm
You're
shocked.
powerful, Marcia.
ruined your
You
whole
are
routine,
powerful.
Good luck, Gene, with
All
the
right.
karate experts.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go with Tim.
Let him have whichever one he wants. It's
Right.
okay.
Okay. Eddie said, my wife is the world's worst cook. How worse is she? Huh? Thank you.
Worse is she?
I mean, she's so bad. I mean, who ever heard of extra crispy blank? World's worst cook. Want to read it?
No, it's okay.
Guys may pick up 30 minutes on the format here.
It's a 90-minute
Might be a
show.
90-minute show shortly.
All right, Tim. Eddie said, my wife is the world's worst cook. I mean, who ever heard of extra crispy blank?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. That's very good. Now, he thought that through very carefully because, you know, anything that would be soft and limp and squishy and never, ever in its wildest dreams crispy would be a good response here. What do you say, Alfie?
Soft and limp and squishy?
Yeah.
That's disgusting, Gene. He's a karate champion. World, right?
Right. Agree with him.
I'll catch you next time around. Eggs. Sorry.
See, eggs can be crispy. If
They
you,
sure-
if you have them
cannot.
sunny side
Of
up,
course,
My
you're nice
eggs are
fried
pretty.
if you have eggs sunny side up, you could have them crispy around the edges.
For an egg sandwich.
So I'm saying to you, Alfie, nothing personal, but the answer stinks.
Bad answer.
Okay, Bill.
Keep with Alfie. Just stay with Alfie.
Wait till you see this.
You
This
got
is
a
really
bad one,
funny.
too, huh?
I think I agree with you. I'm taking the lead from you. I said Jell-O.
Jello is excellent.
Thank you very much.
Jell-O is
It's about
excellent.
time my efforts have been
No,
done.
that's good.
Jello is good because it would never, ever be crispy, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, my first response was extra crispy coffee. but I went with cream of wheat. Now that's pretty close
Yes.
to
Yeah.
roll.
Cream of wheat. They gave it to him. I mean, the judges are really out of their minds today. Twice they've been intimidated in 5 minutes. But it's all evening out here, so... All right, John, we come to you. Who ever heard of extra crispy what?
Well, I'd like to personally thank Alfie for already having taken all the flack for this stinko answer.
Right.
Eggs.
Six, throw it up. Tear it up so that we'll never ever use it again. Oh, all right,
Great
Vicky.
minds.
Well, I couldn't think of my own answer, so Stan gave me his first one.
Oh,
Coffee.
coffee it is. That would be ludicrous to have extra crispy coffee. Right, Marcia?
Oh, come on, be on my team.
You like my sweater, Gene?
I think your sweater is very
Isn't it
handsome.
beautiful? You like
Yes.
my new hair?
Yes, I
I
love
look
your
real
hair.
lifelike, don't I?
I love everything about you.
I've come
You're
a long
wonderful.
way from that Chubette in Creston, Iowa.
That's right.
On Halloween, they used to tip me over, hon.
My wife can't believe. My wife has asked me, are you sure she was a chubette at one time?
I was a Chubette. I mean, and I'm old looking. I mean, you know, people used to come to the door and say, "Is your husband?" And I was 9, for God's sake. But I'm looking good, if I do say so myself. Don't you think?
Oh, you
that
look
beautiful
wonderful.
Sweater?
You look fabulous.
Wonderful, right?
Must be something desperately
You know
wrong
why
with her
she's
answer.
saying all this? Because she's got a rotten answer.
Must be. Gotta be.
I loved my answer. Jello was the lovely Jello.
Excellent. Wonderful
We
response.
matched.
So there we are at the end of round 1. The score is tied 1-1. And we'll go to round 2 right after we have this for you. Round 2 coming up. Here we go. Let's see. Since the score is tied and she went first last time, Tim, we'll ask you to go first this time.
I'll take A.
A for Tim, our karate champ. Lawrence said, you've heard of those religious orders where they don't allow talking? Well, my order is tougher. We have to go a whole year without blinking.
Eggs.
Very good. I tell you what.
Very good, but it doesn't close, but no cigar,
No,
right?
wait a minute. We'll call on you in turn, and if it happens to match, we won't count it naturally, but we will call on you in turn, and we'll come over here now to Tim to get his response. And this is it. Lawrence said, you've heard of those religious orders where they don't allow talking? Well, my order is tougher. We have to go a whole year without blanking.
Making love. Can I?
Yeah.
It's
Do they see a religious order? They don't
They don't
make
do
love
that
anyway.
I'll leave that in.
Yeah, well, no, you can't change the answer, but
Not my religious order.
Can I change my answer?
what have you got?
Well, I thought of sleeping, but that's not the toughest. You said the toughest.
Yeah.
And I think the toughest is tinkling.
That would be difficult.
Tinkling!
That would be very difficult.
Probably explains the leather pants, Al.
Right.
I think he said making love.
Right.
I wish I had. I said eating.
Eating.
I said eating.
That would be
Little
difficult.
response. Can I
Now,
break a little
Stan's
bit?
answer
Good
isn't
answer.
going to count for
Good answer,
anything. But I tell you, Stan has a marvelous answer, in my opinion. So, no, he says it's all right.
It's
But I think it's
fair,
a little
it's
better than all right. Just hold it up for us now.
Yes, okay.
Tap dancing. A whole year without tap dancing.
Very good.
I mean, you go a
Okay,
year
John.
without...
You're on,
That's,
John.
that's
Yes,
what you
Gene.
call deprivation, to go a year without tap dancing,
Right.
right?
Are you a tap dancer?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
But not this year.
Could you?
But
I
you know,
can't.
thanks.
All right. Okay, John, here we go. We have to go a whole year without.
Yeah, I thought a good answer actually would be breathing, but I didn't write that. I put going to the bathroom.
All right.
Sorry,
We've got
Tim.
2 of those so far.
Sorry, Tim, but I love you.
All right. Now, Vicky, what have you got?
You know, there are certain things you can't say on television.
True.
It presents a huge problem. So tell me if there's any more delicate way of saying this. Using the restroom.
That's very.
Tinkling. They did
So
say
well
tinkling was
spoken.
okay.
They did. Tinkling
I
is
get the
okay.
feeling the
I bet I
show
feel
is going in
ridiculous
the
saying
But not.
But he
to
meant
go
playing
without
the
for a
piano.
whole year. Right. All right, Marcia.
All right, Gene.
Hello,
Well, I
Marcia.
was going to say we're going a whole year without watching Match Game Hollywood Squares, but that's too horrible to even consider. So I did say, and I never liked that I say it, but I thought it might be right, tinkling.
Okay, sorry, the score remains tied at... Oh, no, it doesn't
We're at
remain tied at
1-1.
1-1
I think I
because
would
we have to
like to
finish
say
the round. All right, here we go. Old Man Periwinkle said, last year I sold our TV, but my wife doesn't know it yet. Every night after dinner, I just set her down in front of the blank. Yes. You don't play.
Oh, well then that.
All right, Cindy. Old Man Periwinkle said, last year I sold our TV, but my wife doesn't know it yet. Every night after dinner, I just set her down in front of the blank.
I'm going to say dryer, Gene.
In front of the dryer. Does that have a little window in there?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the washers had the window in. Alfie, what'd you say?
Gene, I agree with you. I thought the washing machines had the
Had the
little
window in
windows.
it, yes. All right, Bill, what have you got for us?
Well, mine has a little window, but unfortunately it doesn't dry. It cooks. I said microwave.
Microwave. Stan?
Well, how do you like this, fella? I said dryer.
You said that. All right, John, what have you got for us?
Stan's 14th choice. I said washing machine, so
Washing
sorry.
machine. Cindy's looking for a dryer, Vicky.
My mother insists I did this as a child. The washing machine.
Front-loading
Front-loading.
front-loading
Yeah.
washing machine.
Most lawyers do.
Marcia?
I didn't play, darling. You're
You
the one
didn't
that
play
told
this.
me I did.
That's right, okay. All right, we're going to get testy about it. All right, Cindy's ahead 2-1. Round 3, final round coming up right after this. Hurry back. All right, here we go to the third and final round. Cindy, you're ahead. You go first.
I'm going to pick A.
A it is. Evelyn Wood has started a new course just for gardeners. You know who Evelyn Wood is.
Of course.
She teaches them speed blanking. Good, you got it.
Almost before you finish the question.
Right. Stan, you don't write. You don't write.
I don't?
No.
She does now.
That's the sign here lit
This
up,
is
don't
it.
write.
Don't write.
I knew that. I was just testing you. I wanted to keep you on your toes, as you know. They pay you big bucks for this. You better.
That's right.
I wonder why don't I write?
Here we
Did
go.
I get
Because you
something
matched
right?
in the previous
Oh, I
round.
did?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Evelyn Wood has started a new course just for gardeners. She teaches them speed blanking.
I'm going to say weeding.
Speed weeding. Isn't that good? Because Evelyn Wood teaches speed reading, and she said speed weeding. It's a little play on words there. All right, let's go.
Weeding.
Weeding. All right, we're up to 3. Bill, we're on a roll.
You will recall that at the beginning of the show you heaped ridicule upon me, Mr.
Yes, I did.
Rayburn. Eat your weeding.
All
Here
right.
it is.
Okay, John Bowman.
Well, I wish that Cindy were a karate expert because I'm afraid that we're going to match a lot and Tim is going to wing my little neck. But I said speed weeding.
All right. He's up to 5. All right, Vicky, we come to you.
I love to be part of a trend. Speed weeding.
All right. You got it. That's it. Tim, the best you could do is achieve the tie, and to do that, you got to match the remaining 5 whom you have not matched. Everyone except Stan will play. Gloria said, my new husband is so dumb. Not bad. Instead of a marriage manual, he read an auto repair manual. On our wedding night.
Is there a blank in this?
No, on our wedding night, he tried to On our wedding night, he tried to rotate my blanks. Oh, boy.
Boggles the imagination.
Yes. If you've got a good answer, you could probably sell one down here for $50. Here we go. Tim. Gloria said, my new husband is so dumb, instead of a marriage manual, he read an auto repair manual. On our wedding night, he tried to rotate my blanks.
Breasts.
All right. Are you having the vapors, son?
I've had enough buzzers to last me a lifetime, and I'm going to help you out.
Got to match
with-
everybody. All right. There's one. Score is now 6-2. Got to match everybody here. Okay.
I was in the ballpark, Gene, but it explains my conservative upbringing. I said brah.
Brah. So that means that Cindy wins the game. Come on down, Cindy. Right here next to me, if you would, please. And I'll get back to you in a moment or so. Congratulations to you. Tim, I'm sorry to see you go.
Me too.
Listen, he's a very good sport about this. He could wipe the floor with all of us and go away mad, but he's going away with a smile on his face. We're going to send you some pantyhose and some wonderful other gifts. Thank you very much, Tim Baker, for being on the match game. All right, congratulations to you, Cindy. We're going to switch to Hollywood Squares now. We're going to bring on 3 more celebrities. Here comes the rest of our set. I'm going to change places here with John Bauman, who's going to host Hollywood Squares. And we've got lots more excitement coming up here, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar's 10-inch color television. Ideal for the bedroom or kitchen, it offers a high-contrast picture tube, Custom-matic tuning, and an earphone jack furnished by Quasar. And now it's time for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, with, from St. Elsewhere, Kim Miori. Bruce Baum. Willie Tyler and Lester. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bauman.
I got one. Okay, we'll be right back.
And now, John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Thank you, Johnny Olsen, and welcome to the second half of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. With me, I have Cindy Cave, who certainly didn't get lost. She wended her way through the labyrinth of the match game and is now ready to take on our defending champion in Hollywood Squares. Also, I want to say hello to 4 new celebrities: Kim Miori, Willie Tyler, Lester, and Bruce Baum. Here they are. Okay, Cindy, you all ready to go?
Yep.
Let's play Hollywood Squares. Now, before we get right into action, I'm going to say hello once again to Trisha Ezel. She is our defending champion. She is returning with $975. Not a bad day's work. Just tell us a little bit about your life, 25 words or less, Trisha.
Sure. I'm a native Californian, and I'm living in Thousand Oaks. I'm a regional sales manager for a theme park here in Southern California.
Okay, terrific. Good to have you back. And now it's time to play Hollywood Squares. We're going to play this game till you hear the time's up bell. Now, whoever's ahead at that point wins the game, goes on to play our super match for up to 30,000 smackaroos. Our first game's going to be worth $100, plus $25 for every square that either of you captures. Our champion gets to start. That is, in fact, you, Trisha. Take a good look at this board and pick a star.
Marcia.
Oh, Trisha.
Marcia.
Trisha. Oh, that's
Stan, you're going to go for this. You didn't write Trisha, Marcia, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Marcia, which came first, the invention of stirrups or the world's first gynecologist?
Good luck.
I think it has that potential. It's all where you.
You have 9 minutes to answer.
Listen, I would say that probably horses came before gynecology. I saw that sewn into a sampler somewhere. So my razor-sharp instincts tell me that your basic stirrups came first.
She says stirrups came before the first gynecologist. Agree or disagree, Trisha, for the first square?
I agree.
The stirrup came first. You're right to agree. You get the first square and $25. Good going. Okay, Cindy Cave, you're the challenger. Pick a star.
I'm going to pick Bill, please.
Bill Rafferty from Real People. This person once mooned a friend while traveling along a Los Angeles side street. Who did the mooning, Bill? Ed McMahon or Dolly Parton?
Well, if it was Dolly Parton, it would have looked like a comet. So I'm going to go with Ed McMahon.
That would have made it a full moon.
Cindy, Bill's going to go with Ed McMahon about the mooning on a side street. Agree or disagree?
I agree.
It was, in fact, Dolly Parton. No, you should have disagreed, and your opponent gets that square.
About that, actually.
Okay.
It was in Fortune magazine.
Trisha, pick a star for me.
I'm going with Kim to win.
Right. Kim Miori from St. Elsewhere. You and your pig got pregnant on the same day. Who will give birth first?
Boobies. No.
No, that's Bill's answer, and he should have said it twice.
I think my pet pig would, obviously. Definitely.
Kim says that it's perfectly clear that your pet pig
I'm
will
a
give
doctor,
birth
I
before
know.
you do. Agree or disagree, Tricia, for the first game?
I'll agree.
Your pig it is. Yes, you get the square, you win the first game. A pig stays pregnant just under 4 months. Okay, congratulations, you have won the first game, and we will be back to play our second game worth $200 right after this. Stay with us, everybody.
Stay tuned for more of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. And now back to John Bowman and the Hollywood Squares.
Thank you. Okay, our next game is worth $200 plus $25 for every square you capture. Tricia, you were ahead, $175 for you. Cindy, you're still kind of in the cave with 0, but you do have the privilege of starting this game. Pick a star.
I'm going to start with lovely Marsha Wallace.
Oh, I love this. Both of them. I don't know which one I like best. All right.
Marcia, your boyfriend surprises you with an electric broom. We got to boyfriend. We skipped
Marcia's
husband this
Last
time.
boyfriend I had gave me a bowling ball, but that's another question.
Well, how'd you like an electric broom? He surprises you with one for your birthday. According to Cosmopolitan, should you marry him or dump him?
Dump him, D-U-M-P, dump. Any moron who gives you an electric broom means she thinks you should be out there sweeping and cooking and barefoot. I say dump him, drop him, which is probably why you're wrong today.
But how does Marsha Wallace really feel? Cindy, Marsha says in no uncertain terms that you should dump the guy who gives you an electric broom. Agree or disagree?
Definitely agree.
Dump him. Dump him it is. You agree correctly and you get the square. Okay. Tricia, pick a star.
Bill.
Yes. Bill Rafferty. Does a Twinkie taste more flavorful when you've been drinking or when you're sober?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because every once in a while I like to go in the old 7-Eleven and take a Twinkie and kind of stick it in over here, you know.
I would say it tastes better when you're sober. I will say that.
Agree or disagree, Tricia?
I disagree.
It does taste better when you're sober. No, you should have agreed with Bill, and your opponent gets that square. Alcohol, in fact, dulls the taste buds.
Dull.
That's the point. Okay, Cindy, she helped you out a little bit.
It's a little bit of a flashback, but I'm going for Kim to win.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, don't mess with
That'll way
Cindy.
to go, Cindy.
Yeah.
Tough chick.
Cindy.
Kim, how many eyes does a bee have? 2 or 5?
2 or 5. The last bee I saw had absolutely 2 eyes.
Agree or disagree for the game, Cindy?
I agree.
A bee has 5 eyes. You should have disagreed. Tricia gets the square. 2 large eyes, and on the top of his head, 3 little bitty small eyes has the bee. Okay. Okay.
Speaking of insects,
Yes, Bruce.
I figured out a way to kill cockroaches in your house without using poison. You know, roaches die when they're on their back. They can't flip over. So instead of using insecticide, if you just take little tiny banana peels and you put them on the floor, and they just keep coming by, and the ones that don't slip will step on them while they're laughing.
Tricia? I believe this is Hollywood Squares, and it's your move. Pick a star.
Alfie.
Alfie.
Do you know how scary it is sitting here with him above me?
It's okay, I'll throw the banana peels on Stan.
Ready.
Alfie, according to household hints expert Mary Ellen.
Oh, of course.
What is the easiest way to remove corn from the cob? With dental floss or a shoehorn?
All right, now don't laugh. That's a very good question. And if you read Good Housekeeping, which is, by the way, where Mary Ellen is syndicated, anybody on the panel would know the easiest way is with dental floss. I've been a bachelor 20 years, trust me.
You're
Agree or-
older than 20, don't
That's
kid us.
All right, 24.
Okay.
Agree or disagree, Tricia, that dental floss will remove corn from the cob?
I'll agree.
It is, in fact, a shoehorn
Yeah.
that will remove corn from the cob. No, you should have disagreed, and your opponent gets the square. We will be back to complete this $200 game in just a minute. You come back too. 200 for Tricia and 75 for Cindy, but that could all change. We got kind of a busy board, and it's Cindy's move. Pick a star.
Stan, I'm going with you to win.
Good.
Stan Freeberg.
Yes.
Who has been pitching products on television longer? Josephine the Plumber, Mr. Whipple, or the lonely Maytag repairman?
Well, gee, those first two are, among the great intellectual objects of our time. I mean, I think if World War III came, and one thing was left from our civilization, I think I'd like it to be a little 16-millimeter reel of Mr. Whipple with the toilet paper. By the way, can I say Whipple on television?
Yeah.
You just did.
I think that actually Josephine the Plumber has been on the longest.
Cindy, he says Josephine the Plumber has been on the longest. For the game, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
It was, in fact, Josephine the Plumber. You are right to agree. Since 1963, Josephine the Plumber. 300 for you, Cindy. 200 for Tricia. Okay, the defending champions are in a little bit of trouble, but we're going to clear the board and move right on to the next game. Cindy, you won the last one. That means Tricia gets to start this one. Pick a star.
Marsha.
Okay,
Tricia.
Marsha Wallace.
Yes.
You and a bunch of your girlfriends go to the beach to boy watch.
Oh.
That's
Another sexist question. I can see it now. All right, go on.
If you're a typical group, would more of you prefer to see a good-looking young man in a boxer-style bathing suit, a traditional brief, or a skimpy bikini?
You know, John, I was just discussing this the other day with a couple of Nobel Prize winners.
Josephine the Plumber and Mr. Whipple,
That's
yes.
right. And believe it or not, we've gotten to the point where less is not necessarily more. Less is just less. And the boxer short is coming back. I would say the boxer short.
Tricia, agree or disagree that a boxer-style suit is preferable for boy watchers?
I'll agree, Marsha.
It is, in fact, a boxer-style bathing suit. You're right to agree. You get the square and $25. Okay, and we're getting on in time, so every $25 counts. Cindy, your move.
I'm going to go with Alfie.
good.
Alfie Wise from Trauma Center.
Boxer shorts, huh? If I wear boxer shorts, I have no legs. I just have ankles. Come out of my little pants.
You'll never get them under your leather pants, of course. Alfie, you catch your dog licking your car. Is he more likely to be trying to lap up dirt off the finish or antifreeze?
No, I just, as a matter of fact, read in Fortune magazine.
You read that trash?
I read it every day. I'm very lonely. I wear boxer bikini. What do I know? I'm wearing bikinis still. The dog would be likely to be licking dirt off because it contains salt. The dirt from your car is what he would be after. The antifreeze could make him very sick.
Agree or
Dirt.
disagree with the dirt off your car, Cindy?
Oh, I'm going to disagree.
It is, in fact, the antifreeze. You are perfectly right to disagree, and you get the square. Dogs are attracted to the sweetness of antifreeze, but beware, dog lovers, antifreeze is poisonous. Tricia, pick a star.
Bill.
Bill Rafferty.
He's here.
The French Foreign Legion claims they are the only army in the world to have one of these at every Legion camp. Is it a pastry chef, a wine cellar, or a brothel?
Well, I guess after that wine cellar, you'd like a little bit of pastry. I will say a wine cellar, knowing the French predilection for the grape. I will go with the wine cellar and different places of identification so that nobody knows who you are. Wine cellar.
Tricia, Bill says that every French Foreign Legion camp has a wine cellar. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree, Bill.
It's a brothel. You should have
what I said.
disagreed, and your
Right.
opponent gets that square.
They're lonely men.
Okay, Cindy, your position
speaking
is
of
improving.
Speaking
Pick a
of
star for me,
brothels,
Cindy.
I'm going to pick Stan.
Stand for a game win. Stan Freberg, both Henry Kissinger and Gerald Ford will appear on a popular TV show this season. Is it Sesame Street, Dynasty, or That's Incredible?
It's not the Lawrence Welk show?
Apparently not.
Can I have the shows once again?
Sure, Sesame Street, Dynasty, or That's Incredible.
All hits.
And none of them on this network.
Well, I would say the Muppets.
Well, that's a lovely choice, Stan, but it's not up here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sesame Street. Do you mean Sesame Street?
Yeah, I meant Sesame Street.
Okay. Cindy? Stan said the Muppets and meant Sesame Street. Do you agree or disagree that Sesame Street will have both Henry Kissinger and Gerald Ford this season for the game?
I'm going to agree.
It is Dynasty. No, your opponent gets the square. You should have disagreed. Okay, a couple of X's for you. Trisha, oh, and that bell means that time is up. Cindy, $350. You are our winner and new champion. Okay. You did it. You unseated the defending champion. Now you get your chance to go over there, join Gene Rayburn for your shot at the big money. Atta girl. Trisha. John, yes. You were about to get a shot at 3 in a row, which would have pulled out the game. Time just ran out on you. You've been a good champion. We congratulate you. You are leaving here with $1,225, and of course, our thanks for playing Match Game Hollywood Squares. And now, Gene Rayburn.
John, here we are with a champ. He's going to have a go at the big money. We'll be back with our 9 celebrities and the chance for the big money right after this.
And now here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny O. All right, here we go with the super match, Cindy. Where you can win up to $30,000. You ready for that?
No, I don't know.
Yes, you are. You're very good at this. Here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, and we said, write down your best answer to this blank express. Remember, the top answer is worth $1,000. The next one, $500, and the bottom one, $250. Any 3 of our 9 stars can assist you here in suggesting answers. Whom do you wish to call on?
I want to ask Stan.
You want to ask Stan. How do you fill in that blank, Stan? A verbal response?
A verbal response will do here?
Yes.
Well, you could say federal, but that'd be a commercial plug, so I pick Pony.
Pony Express. Yes. All right, there's one.
I'm going to go ask Vicki.
Well, I have to say, I mean, it's my favorite invention in the world, American Express.
American Express. All right, you got 2.
Marcia.
Well, it's just a fabulous movie, A Midnight Express.
Midnight Express.
Well,
all right, you've got Midnight Express, American Express, and Pony Express. Now is a critical time for you. You have an option here. Choose one of those 3 or think up one of your own. What would you like to do?
Stan, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say Federal Express.
You don't like that?
Come on, let's support
All right,
Yeah, good choice.
What happened
let's
to the
find
Orient
out if Federal Express is out there. What would you say, audience?
the Orient.
American. All right. He says Federal. Let's go over to the board now and take a look at the $250 answer. Slide it, please. Federal Express.
Federal.
It's the bottom answer. Gives you $250. All right, let's take a look at the $500 one. Orient Express, that famous train from Venice to London. And the $1,000 response is Pony Express.
Okay.
Stan gave you that right off the bat, didn't he?
That isn't.
All
I
right.
think it's really
Yeah,
You better listen to me.
He's a wise man.
Listen.
Now,
Boy,
Cindy,
oh
you've got
boy.
$250. You're going to play the head-to-head match with any star you choose. Whom do you choose?
Marcia.
Oh,
Right off the bat.
All right.
my gosh.
Now, Marcia.
Gosh.
She had. Now, wait a minute. Every star has the number, remember, and you've chosen Marcia. We're going to ask her to reveal her number now. There's a 10, a 20, or a 30 there. Let's see which one it is. It is a 10. So you're playing 10 times 250. You're playing for $2,500. Not an inconsiderable amount. Good luck to you. All right, Marcia, you'll write yours, and she's going to try to match you with this. Blank Morris. Morris, blank Morris. Now, Marcia's finished her answer. Cindy, it's up to you to match her for $2,500. What do you say?
I'm going to say Greg Morris.
Greg Morris. All right, he's a well-known actor. She says, Greg Morris will match you for the money. What do you say, Marcia? Hello.
Hello. Oh gosh, I wanted to do it for you so bad, Cindy. I thought it was Philip Morris and William Morris.
Yeah.
William Morris being an agent that hardly anybody would know except the world's so small now, but I did say William Morris.
You did say William. All right.
Well, it might represent Greg
Well, you
Morris.
didn't.
Yeah,
you
he
didn't
might
get
be
a
his
match.
agent, right?
Let's get her.
If he's Greg Morris' agent, is it a match?
They're not really. That's not really an agency, is it? Oh, yes, it is an agency.
Well,
You get
listen,
10% of the
please.
money.
Right.
To give them
Now,
any
you didn't match Marcia, but you did accrue some money earlier in the game. You got $600, Cindy. That's not bad, and you're going to play another game, or you could win more money. I'll tell you more about that right after this. Okay, John, would you help us reveal the numbers here and see which
Why
one the
not?
30 was? Who has it? Would you all pull your numbers up there? Kim and Willie, Lester. Vicky had the big 3-0. Vicky had it. Well, we hope you'll join us tomorrow for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
So long from John Bauman. See you tomorrow.
A member of our studio audience will receive Kenya's beautiful blue-white gem set and earrings, pendant, and tie tack. Mountings are in 14-karat solid gold for men and women, furnished by Kenya Gems. This is Johnny Olson speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.